At one point or another, we all have to work to cover our expenses, to make ends meet, or to fund poor habits and vices. Many people often find themselves worrying about their wages or salary, fantasizing about the day they can make enough money to finally be free and happy. They worry to a point where they forget themselves. Sure, you pay your bills, you can afford to buy a couple nice things, but the price is far beyond the figure written on the tag. You see, you're in the same environment 8 hours a day, and most people work up to 40 hours a week. That's 40 hours in a place you probably don't want to be in. 40 hours away from productivity, 40 hours away from joy, from sleep. Of course, you have a select few who love what they do, but this video clearly isn't for you. The exception is not the rule. I'm talking about those who wake up and dread having to return to the same place they just left a few hours ago. Those who get underpaid and overworked. Those who undersleep and suffer from stress and anxiety and depression. We never really think about how this starts to bleed into our personal lives, into our relationships, into our ambition, the very thing that pushes us to conquer and succeed. It always starts as a quote-unquote good opportunity. More money, less bills, more happiness. You began optimistic. You began curious and ecstatic. But now the only way you'll feel that way again is if you're away from that god-awful place. You know, it's funny how we have to sacrifice so many things just for a sliver of status in a place we'd rather not even be in. So let me ask you this. Is it worth it? Is all of this sacrifice worth it? 60% of Americans experience negative mental health impacts from work-related stress. 91% of these workers are less productive as a result. 87% of Americans think their employer can do things to help. Yet, those with mental health issues are less likely to get a job. Multi-billion-dollar corporations and high-level company officials create these vicious cycles, and we have to do something to change it. We can't control these companies. We can't control the work environment, but we can control ourselves. 90,000 hours. On average, that's how much time we'll spend at work in our lifetime. 90,000 hours. You're sacrificing a third of a life that's already short. You'll pursue your projects, you'll pursue your happiness, you'll pursue your health, but when? Instead of depositing these unfair paychecks into our Chase accounts, we should deposit into ourselves and find something worth the chase. We should be advocates for our own health, for our own well-being. We should be doing things that fulfill us and make us feel good. Find your purpose. Find a way to grow, to become a better person, to improve your very essence.